Tell me something, boy. Wednesday, happy hump day. 5 HTP and a cappuccino. And I'm going to try and get a Medichecks test to get either come to my house or get one today. Because ideally I want to get my bloods done before Solomun on Friday. 2 more sleeps. It is 2 more sleeps, so we'll go 3, 2, 1 from his third best set, second and first. What are you looking at? In third place is Solomun, Theatre Antique de Orange. My Symphony. Hey, tune in tomorrow to find out his second best set. Okay. Touch. Blood test 9:45. Why would you do that? Why would you leave some here? I've only eaten 1 meal as well because I've got deep tissue now from 5 till 6, and usually I'll be getting in my chicken meal now. But more than likely I'm going to come back and be incredibly hungry. Then we'll have a chicken meal. After deep tissue we'll have another Epsom salt bath. And we should be good to go. Hopefully the blood test results come back in the next couple of days. I did tick the box on Medichecks to not have any breakdown. As in, like, not have the doctor tell me what it is. So hopefully it will be a lot quicker. Oh, what's in the bag, Tom? Well, I'm going to have some Italian ground coffee before cardio tomorrow. Marks and Spencer's. And I found an oat hack tip. So, I really like these. I like them, right? I like them a lot. But per 1 sachet, this is a 36 gram sachet. There's 33 grams of carbs and 5 grams of fat in one 36 gram sachet. In one 36 gram sachet of apple and cinnamon and sultana by Marks and Spencer's, you've got 1 gram of fat and 22 carb. That's with milk, isn't it? When cooking according to instructions. I've been doing my whole fucking prep with milk, and I haven't been using milk. 1 sachet, 5 grams. Okay, so no, that's fine, that's fine. But we can compare, ladies and gents, we can compare. 1 sachet without the milk, 2.5, the Marks and Spencer 1.8. 1 sachet without the milk, 24 carb, Marks and Spencer's 22 carb. Hey, panic over, folks. We're saving a bit of carb. If we have 2 sachets of that, what, you're saving 2 grams of carbs and a couple of grams of fat? Every little helps, I suppose, in this game, doesn't it? You do that, fucking, look how pale I am.
I'm going to roll reverse though in 4 weeks.
First time trying the Marks and Spencer's oats. These oats look mad. Proper big old chunks of apple, raisin. Fucking hell. Christ. Hey, we're on to something here. With the dark chocolate. Fuck me. Good morning. Good morning. Usual AM routine of wake up, coffee. Went for a plunge today, not an espresso. And cardio. Cardio this week is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 250 calories. We're going to Solomun Printworks on Friday, so expenditure will more than likely be very, very high. Saturday recover, back in the gym Sunday. 3 weeks out marks Monday, and that's I'm going to be going for quite an aggressive fat loss week at 3 weeks out, where cardio is pretty much every day, and carbohydrate intake will probably be on like 150 on most days. Hello, hi, hello, hi. I don't usually divulge into this sort of content, but we'll go with it, just because it's usually like, I'll get the violins out. But my dad had a stroke about 2 months ago. It's quite a bad stroke, and the chances of survival with that particular stroke are quite slim due to the severity of it. I think there's some complications with his heart at the moment, but all is well. He's like mid-50s, holds down 2 jobs, fucking workhorse, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, rarely goes out, and then you get hit with a fucking stroke. So it's like a big driver for people, not only that individual, but people around you, to live, I know it's very cliche to say, but to live your life to the fullest. And my point, where am I going with this? Yeah, he messaged me like a couple of days ago. He messaged me about a MacBook a couple of days ago on Facebook, and some guy was selling it for 200 quid. I was like, look, fuck that, it's gonna be dog shit. And I think individuals within this industry and in other areas, when they climb the mythical hierarchical ladder, they forget what side their bread's buttered on and they lose track of their roots. Stay firmly grounded. Me, Lewisham, Blueborough, all day, every day. Wirral House, Sydenham Council Estate, where legends were born. Actually, there was a few bastards on that estate. Once some kid tricked me into climbing a tree so he could hold my Pokemon cards, and then he stole my shiny Charizard. If you're watching this... But my point is, remember what side your bread's buttered on, and I'm going to go to Apple and get him a MacBook. It's like one of those nice videos that you find on Facebook where they find a deranged dog and wash it and then it's all fluffy again. Oh my god, what is it? What is this? Oh, get out of it. Cheeky! Welcome to the Apple family. I'm so excited for tomorrow. It's finally here. Solomun Printworks is here. I'll set the scene. It's 2018. You've just been to Manu's bar. You finished off a G&T. You walk to Pasha. The warm Ibethan air hits you. You enter Pasha, walk down the stairs. You wait half an hour. You turn to your partner in crime and mutter those famous words. Are you up? He replies with a big grin on his face. I am up. Solomun walks out. Life is good. Don't judge me, alright? I'm not a horrible person. I just live for the moment. There's a lot worse people out than me. Pre-workout today. I'm really enjoying the Rhino pump. I might go for the Rhino pumps and the Rhino pre-workout. Yet to do this combination. Rhino pumped Black Series, Rhino Black Series pre-workout. Right then, people. Intra workout as usual. 1 scoop of Endurovol. We've got quads, delts, and because the way it lands this week, because we're out tomorrow, we've got triceps as well, and then we'll take a rest tomorrow and Saturday and go in on Sunday for hams, back and biceps. So putting the arm session that we usually have on a Sunday and splitting it between the two, quads and delts and hams and back. Pendulums still in, leg extensions, iso press. We've got a heel elevated sissy squat. We've got a press movement for my delts, which I don't usually do on a quads, but I've introduced a pin loaded seated press with crucifix raises on the cable, and then for triceps we've got double rope, we've got the French press, and then crossbody tricep extensions, 4x6 set. So decent amount of time, got plenty of time on my hands to train. Okay, we meet again, young sesh. Alexander McQueen tonight, no Billionaire Boys Club. Finally here, Solomun Printworks, London. It's not got the same ring as Solomun Pacha Abita. I'll see you there. Jesus Christ. What a night. That's got to be up there one of the best sets I've seen. Very, very good. My mum enjoyed it, and then everyone there was like, oh, you're actually here with your mum? So yeah, well, I'm not fucking lying, am I? Remember, our generation are like the hardcore 90s ravers. So she enjoyed herself. Very good. We met a few new people there, which is nice. And then when everything just clicks, the next one's We Are Festival, I think, which is a week before the British finals. Going into a peak week after another sesh. Not a good idea, is it? I'm going to finish with another question. The last one I was helping out naturals. This one is beginners training. Again, on the Instagram story, someone messaged about optimal training for beginners and any tips. So I thought I'd go through a basic training split and areas that you should be paying attention to as a beginner. So starting off with a beginner's training, I would steer clear from going down the stereotypical bodybuilding magazine route of training one body part per week and trying to steer clear from the typical bro science bodybuilding splits and go for hitting your body parts twice weekly, either through a push-pull legs split or an upper-lower split, which is on the whiteboard, which we'll go through, and looking at form over intensity. If you are a beginner, then form over intensity. As good as it is to train like Dorian Yates and to have that mentality, as a beginner, focusing on the mechanics of a certain movement is by far the most important thing. And you can utilise people like Integra, Muscle Mentors. You can, a few books on the anatomy and the makeup of certain movements as well, which is good. We'll go through them in a minute. But we'll just go for a basic split, which is an upper-lower split. Now, what you'll see is there is more dominant body parts being trained on these upper and lower sessions. The reason being is I feel it's hard to give the same amount of intensity to both the quads and the hams, for example, in one given set, to keep that intensity level up for back, chest and shoulders. So I generally split it and have more emphasis on certain body parts. So what you'll see here is an upper lower split that as a beginner you can follow. It carries over a Monday, Tuesday, West Wednesday, in Thursday, Friday, off Saturday and Sunday. So opening up the week with upper session A, which is more chest and shoulder dominant, we've got chest, 3 exercises, 2 sets each. Shoulders, 3 exercises, 2 sets each. Back, 2 exercises with 2 sets. And we've also got some biceps at 3 exercises that can be trained with 2 sets for 2 exercises and then maybe like a 4x6 set to finish. So the reason being why there's more emphasis on the chest and back for this is that the Tuesday session is more lower hamstring dominant. So if you wanted to include like an RDL movement in there, then because we haven't really fatigued the back on the Monday session, we can go in essentially being fresh on the Tuesday. So Tuesday's lower A session, more hamstring dominant, 3 exercises with 2 sets. Calves being trained at 2 exercises, 1 3 sets and 1 2 sets. Quads, less emphasis on the quads, 2 exercises, 2 sets, and triceps again similar to the biceps. Wednesdays is when we take our rest, so big emphasis on sleep, big emphasis on recovery, possibly look again at deep tissue, Epsom salt baths, stretching. There's a book, the Stretch Exercises Encyclopedia by the same people, which is fantastic. You can grab that on Amazon. And then we go back into the gym on Thursday for upper session B, which is more back dominant. So we had the chest and shoulder. Now it's more back, 3 exercises, 2 sets. Shoulders and chest slightly less at 2 exercises each at 2 sets. And then again biceps, 3 exercises, 2 sets and 1 set. And then finally we come onto our lower B, which is more quad dominant. So we've had the hamstring dominant, we've got the more quad dominant, 3 exercises, 2 sets. Calves again at 5 sets. Hamstrings, 2 exercises, 2 sets, and triceps, 3 exercises, 2 sets. So this whole split, this whole upper lower split, you'll be hitting your body parts with 10 sets per body part. It's the lowest I'd sort of start at. From there you would look at increasing your volume throughout your cycle, depending on what your goal is, depending on your training length, depending on your variety of other factors, but you would look to increase that volume over a period of time. So that's just a very, very basic rundown of an upper lower bodybuilding split for a beginner. I tend to favour the upper lower because the push-pull legs is 3, so it only gives essentially the individual 1 rest day if you cover it over a 7-day period. So the upper and lower fits quite nicely. It's what I run with a lot of my clients as well. So there we go. Any questions on training? I know it's quite brief. Send them over. I'll put them in the comment section below. The books mentioned are the Strength Training Anatomy. This can be picked up with on Amazon. This is fantastic. Very, very detailed, intricate breakdown of all the exercises into body parts. And James Holland says recommendation, Muscle Exercises Encyclopedia. This is very, very good. So what you can do is, based on your gym that you have, take on board what I've put here. For example, upper A, we've got 3 exercises. You can then go through a book like this and choose what sort of movements. You might start off with a decline bench press to activate more fibers within the chest. You might then do a fly, and then you may do a dip or an incline. So there you go. I'm going to finish there. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I think I'm still a bit up. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, good night. Much love.